every last drop. If she wants to survive in this social circle, she better learn to fall in line.
This season, I'm coming for everything. I want it all.
Yo, we back in the building. We back in the building, baby. And you know what? We got to discuss this tearful apology. Now, I just got back in the house from traveling, filming something amazing. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. But I also want to let you know that I got the shady glasses because things might get a little shady around here. Okay, as we review Latocha Live, courtesy of our friends over at the Candy Burris fan page who happened to catch the live. Okay, so we're gonna go through it and we're gonna talk about it. So if you, fair warning, if you don't like my commentary while we're going through, I don't care. Stick around. Have a good time anyway. You might find yourself enjoying it. Now, Tina says, I love me some Richie with his nice shade. I ordered your book, boo. Thank you for ordering. Please leave a review on the Amazon.com. Let the people know what you think about it, okay? Let them know. Let them know what you think about it. I would say all commentary is alleged, but it's coming from Latocha herself. So without further ado, let's get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, y'all. Are y'all ready? Here we go.
This is real coming from me, y'all. I'm gonna show you just so y'all, because everybody thinks that I'm being puppeted. I'm in a room by myself. I just finished.
Now, let me first off start out by saying, girl, listen, that man could have been in the other room. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and let me get him ready. That man could have been in the other room for all we know, okay? Because we don't see him does not mean that he is not there. He is like, in my mind, that man is like this painting in the background. He is there always, okay? Whether you see him or not, allegedly. But we shall continue. Oh, yes.
Couple of my interviews that I had to do today, and it's just been on my spirit. It's just very heavy with all the things that are going on in my life, in my personal life. And I wanted to come on here to share my heart with you guys, to share my emotions with you guys, and just be real, because I'm human. You know, things hurt. The same way they hurt you, they hurt me. There are things that have been said about me, things that are going on in my life, and it's a lot. When I say it's a lot, it's a lot. It's overwhelming, actually. But I want to first start off by apologizing to our fans. When we started this...
Girl, you ain't got to apologize to me, all right? The apology need to go to Tamika, but that's neither here nor there right now.
Almost 30 years ago, all it was ever just for us to sing. That's it. And that's all I ever wanted to do. I didn't come into this business to talk about people, to shame people, to make myself feel better than, to make somebody feel less than. That's not what I came here to do. I came here to sing. And I feel like God gave me the gift to do that. This has just been a world.
The funny thing about this is she says that she came here to sing, but when allowed every opportunity to sing on the show, she ain't never somewhere singing. Okay. In every scene where they could be practicing, she ain't nowhere near them singing and practicing. But that, okay. I'm sorry.
Whirlwind, a roller coaster, one that, you know, highs and lows. And to be quite honest with you guys, I'm at a low. I'm really at a low. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for hearing us. Thank you guys for supporting the group and loving on us when we weren't even loving on ourselves. I really and truly appreciate that from my heart. Y'all don't deserve this. You don't. You know, when you can think about the times when I was, you know, I'm from College Park, so to hear people say y'all not gonna make it, you know, you don't have the look, or y'all sound this way, and for us to have endured this long with you guys by our side supporting us, you know, all I could do is just say thank y'all, and that I'm sorry that we're taking y'all through this, you know, and we're taking ourselves through this. Yes,
Really, it's you taking yourself through this. Okay? It's really you.
yesterday I had an interview, and Brad and I had some words, you know, we went back and forth, and I didn't understand why, you know, and she said to me, you know, Candy felt sad when you were being a leader of the group. You know, she felt sad. And I said, she felt sad. I never heard this. This is something new to me.
Girl, this is crazy to me. How many times they gonna have to show that clip of Candy and Latocha in the room having that argumentation with Candy screaming, "You didn't see it? You didn't see it?" from the Xscape Still Kicking It show. So how is it now that you say again you didn't know? She told you a few years ago.
But even in that, I have to take
Brad told you.
accountability for if there's something that I didn't see, if it's something that, you know, and it's possible that because I just wanted to sing, I never looked at it as this person is sad. I just wanted to use the gift. So if I overlooked you, Candy, I'm sorry. I never wanted to do that. I never knew you were sad. And I know what that sadness feels like. I really do. And that's never been my intention.
Can I ask y'all a question? Okay, listen. Is it ever too late to apologize? Number one. Number two is, do you think this apology is sincere and that it's coming from a place of, you know, I really do realize the error of my ways? Or do you feel like I have been dragged and my record label is now looking at me side-eyed because I'm supposed to be singing a gospel album and don't none of this sound like the gospel? What do you think it is? Okay, just write it in the chat.
When we were in the group, like I said, I just wanted to sing. I wanted to be, you know, us to be successful. I felt like music was going to bring us together in love and understanding. I mean, I'm 17, 18 years old. What do I know? You know, so I'm sorry if I made you feel sad. Never, that was never my intention. If I didn't see you or you felt like, girl, I'm right here, I'm sorry. To Tiny, who I consider my friend. I love your family. Eris, that's my baby. That's my heart, you know. And we've always said that we were family. And I feel like, you know, you were the one to always try to bring things together for us. You know, you were the one to say, hey, ladies, let's get it together. And I kind of, you know, alienated myself from you because I was trying to figure out everything. I didn't know what was going on. You told me, go do the gospel. You know, you should do the gospel. You're the one who gave me the motivation to do it. And once I stepped out to sing for God, it was like, I felt away because it's like, I can't share the goodness because every time I say I'm going to do something, everybody's mad at Tasha. So I really, you know, I ostracized myself. Normally you and I would talk about everything, you know, and normally you're the type of person that'll say, hey girl, I'm going to talk to the girls. And I just didn't know what to do. I felt like If I'm honest and like I'm excited, nobody cares. So, for that, I apologize to you. We are like sisters, and I didn't talk to my sister. Maybe you could have shed light on some things that I probably, needed to hear. But you've been there, Sometimes you did things and I'm like, Tiny, why are you saying that? And she like, you used to be like, cuz girl, cuz you know what I'm saying? Like, you would say stuff like that to me, and I apologize for not sharing my heart with you. To my sister, Tamika, everybody knows that family, my family, is everything to me. Everything. There are times and scenes I wouldn't say nothing because I know if I say something, it could damage my family. If you look at the last episodes that we did on Still Kicking It, I had the.
Now, I don't know what's done more damage to the family, okay? I still don't have an understanding of the $30,000. The things that Rocky said on his phone call with Tasha K didn't help no matters, okay, with the family. The things that she has said in interviews ain't helped with the family. So it ain't okay. I can't.
This same feeling in my heart because, and I said that y'all can go back and look at it. I said, hey, as long as I got my sister and my family, that's all I need. And I still feel like that to this day. And what's going on with us is it's not.
Wait, a third side person? No. How does this man have the time, allegedly? How? Sway? He got to whisper in Latosha's ear, tell her what to do, okay? Tell her what to say on the show. Then is he running from there to the other alleged baby mama's house to another person's house? How? When Latocha can't even be bothered to show up to rehearsal?
Not cool. I'm not happy about it. I feel like being a big sister, you're supposed to protect, You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to hear you out. And I've been trying to do that. I've been reaching out to you.
You've been reaching out to her where? On social media? You ain't called her. No, have you called her directly? Does she even have your number? Matter of fact, have you went to her house? Have you drove around there? Okay. You've been reaching out. How? Is it through pigeon courier? Because we're not doing those in these days no more. If you sending it via pigeon, it ain't gonna reach her. Okay. How are you reaching out? Is it through the AOL? Okay. Is it through MySpace? What means are you reaching out to her?
And I'm praying that things get better. I really am. This is not me coming on here trying to make somebody look bad or nothing. I'm speaking from my heart. Mama didn't raise us this way. And I apologize to my mother as well, because you have been scrutinized for being a mother. You were there when nobody else was, and you've always been able to get us together. And the way that I see you being dragged in this media, it hurts me. Nobody wants to see their mother dragged in the media because of what they see depicted on television, which, by the way, everything that y'all see is not what it seems.
Okay. Now, regarding Miss Mama, y'all know I try to keep it real respectful when I'm talking about somebody's mama, an elder mama. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, okay? Now, the audience can only react to what Miss Mama give us. Miss Mama in scene whispered while Tamika was talking that Tamika was jealous, okay? Was it a deep fake? I mean, did she not say those things? You cannot blame us for reacting to what you have given us. Okay? It's like if a train wreck occurs and you was driving the train, I'm making an analogy, you can't blame the people that's driving on the highway for slowing down and looking at the wreckage that you done caused.
It is not what it seems. And my mother and my sister and I, we have had a very strong bond. And to see that tarnished in an industry that needs to see love and support, that bothers me. It angers me because that's not who we are. Painted in a picture that it's not. That's not who we are. You know, I apologize to you, Mom, for having to sit and watch and look at this, look at your daughters go through this and try to find a resolve and can't. For any mother that would break my heart if I had two daughters who are going back and forth and the industry is eating it up and people like drama. This is not the drama that I signed up for. When I said I was going to do this TV show, it was to celebrate women. It was to celebrate two groups who have lasted and endured this industry. That's hard.
If that was your intent, no. I have to call a little BS on this one, Latocha. As a viewer, it does not appear that was your mission to do this. This is what it appears like to me. And I'm going to say alleged because I got to put this down here because I don't want her to come back up on me. But this is my thought. For me, it seems as though you went on the show to secure this gospel thing that you want to do, which is fine. Okay? Because if you went on there to celebrate the legacy that your two groups have, you would have been very participatory, showing up the scenes, having thought well and hard about the song list, the set list that you were supposed to think about. You would have been showing up and doing the things, mad or not, because you're getting paid. Okay? What it appears to be to me, this is what it looks like on camera. It looks like, oh, this is hey, Motown, Philly's back again. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Motown, I'm about to be on TV again. Let's do this gospel thing now. Let's do it. Motown on TV, on the Bravo. I'm on the Bravo. Let's make it pop, baby, and have the album ready by the time the show is finished airing. That's what it looked like, okay? It don't look like you on there to celebrate nothing because every scene that we see you in with the groups, it seemed like you got an attitude and you don't want to be there. So what you saying, it just don't make sense. Now, again, everybody, she has a right to apologize. She has a right to say what she want to say. And I hope that the apology lands for the people that it needs to land for. That apology don't need to land for us. That apology needs to land for her group mates and for her group mates and her sister. Okay? Be clear.
To do, y'all. It's hard to get through this industry and still have your integrity intact and still understand what love is and still treat people with respect. That's very hard. When I've seen myself how people, I don't even want to say giving us the roses because you have to earn that stuff, but we worked hard to get to where we are. But to not have that celebrated, to me, has done an unjust to both groups. We talk about legacy and things of that sort. And how can you have a legacy? How can it be fulfilled when somebody is sitting here, painting a narrative that's not even true? Do we have issues? Yes. Can we resolve them? Yes. But it takes communication and us getting through what we got to get through. You know, my grandmother is watching, 92 years old.
Don't bring your grandma into this. Your grandma ain't got nothing to do with this, okay? You was not thinking about your grandma when you was sitting up in that scene with attitude. So don't bring her into it now. Miss Mama, we gonna leave Miss Grandma in peace to enjoy her good life, and you are not gonna bring her into this. No, ma'am.
I can't sit here and tarnish even that legacy. I gotta apologize to my grandmother for her seeing me and my sister and us go through the things that we're going through right now. It's not fair. It's not right. Y'all didn't raise me to be this way. Y'all raised us strong. You guys raised us to have integrity and to pray. And when I tell you, I've been on my knees praying, trying to figure this out and trying to work things out.
Thank you, Miss B.
My family is rocked right now. It's hurtful. It is, I can't find peace in this. And if it's anybody else that's out there who are going through, I know what it feels like. I know what the pain feels like. And for me and my sister, we're going to get it together. You know, I'm reaching out. I don't have the answers. I found out about a $30,000 allegation when I watched the TV with y'all. Did I take my sister's money?
No, you found out about it when you filmed it, not when you watched it with us. Clarify.
I did not. We were going through so much 10, 11 years ago together as a family. It was one of the things that, I can't lie, we were both at our lowest. We didn't have money. We all lived with my mother. And that's something that, you know, y'all will see on the show where we say that I didn't have anywhere to live. We didn't. And we pulled through. So when you talk about 30,000 that I don't know anything about, all I said is, can we get clarity about it? Because during that time, we both were helping one another. I just need clarity. What are you seeing? What are you saying? Because I have my receipts and you have yours.
You asked her to show her receipts on that. Didn't she ask, is it me? Or did she not ask Tamika to show the receipts when she did that Cocktails with Queens episode or one of these interviews? Did she not ask Latocha to show the receipts? And then Latocha showed us the receipts. Tamika showed us the receipts. Excuse me. She showed us her receipts. So you have clarity. She showed us and you. She showed the world the receipts. So if you have your receipts, do they trump her receipts? Because you asked and you knocked on the door and she answered. Okay, that's really the thing right there. She answered the door. You called and listen, you wanted to get a rise out of her and she hath risen. Okay, she gave you the documentation. And like the people say in the multi-levels, documentation beats conversation. And to me, do I think that it's more complicated than the black and white of it? Yes, I do. And do I think that Latocha's telling the truth about them going through and through? I do. We've all been there. But the time to get clarity might have been when she was saying it in the room with you and your mom. That would have been the time for you to seek understanding.
But we need to sit down as sisters and not go through this in the social media. Like on social media, it's not good. We need to sit down and figure out what this is, because we can get through anything, but we have to communicate. We have to talk to one another, because you can't get through anything without that. And I've been convicted already of being a thief, and I don't even know what you're talking about. You put up something online, but Tamika, we both have receipts.
Well, show them.
We both have receipts. Let's just get through it. What is this? How do we maneuver? How do we get through this? Whatever it is, Tamika, we can resolve it.
You told her that you would give her $30,000 to fix it. That sounds like the thing to me. Okay, and she said run her money. So I feel like she's giving you the out that you need.
This is not nothing that we need to perpetuate and continue to.
And furthermore, the other day it was show me the receipts. Now it's let's work it out. Like pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. And I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like if you feel like I'm being harsh on this situation, it is only because she talked so much stuff. She poked and prodded at Tamika until Tamika unleashed. And now it's like, girl, like when you know somebody's got a trump card on you, what you do is you sit down, you just don't say nothing, you hope and pray the situation go away, and you keep it pushing. and you get this, you go on your tour, and you keep it moving.
To move and make people feel away. This is us. We sisters. We've never not been able to talk about anything ever. And I don't feel like because of what's going on in the in this media that we should use this platform to down one another or to try to make each other feel less than. That's not what this is. We're supposed to be family. And I want my family back. I don't care about nothing else. And I've always said that I don't care about what people say. It's about what I feel like with my sister, how she feels. And I apologize to you, Tamika, if I didn't hear you. If I didn't hear your voice, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to make it. I'm trying to weather storms in my own personal life. It's like I'm not trying to negate how y'all's feelings are. It's like I have to still have peace within. I got to be able to understand how to move. I don't have all the answers. Being a big sister, you don't have all the answers. Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm human. But with us, we have to resolve this. This cannot dampen or drag us out or make us feel like we don't love each other. We love each other. The love is never going to go. Love doesn't you can't throw love away. You just can't throw it out the window because something comes on, and you have a hiccup in the road. That's not what this is. I love you with all of my heart. With all of my heart. And when I hear people say, your sister had your back, and we've had each other's backs. I stood up for you the same way you stood up for me. And I want to apologize for that. That's what it is. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how we were raised. That bond can't be broken. Now, right now, we're going through these times, but at the end of the day, when I got my sister and I got my family, I still stand on that. That's everything. It's that and then the business. And that's why y'all see me looking crazy on TV. Y'all don't know that was the very first scene that my sister and I shot with my mother. No, it wasn't 4 or 5 scenes later. It was.
But what she's also failing to mention is if this was her first scene with her sister and her mother, then why was she not speaking with her sister for about a month or so before that, after their heated text exchange, after Tamika and Candy were locked out of their dressing room? What was that Tamika's choice, or was that your choice not to speak to her? That's because Tamika indicates she couldn't contact you. Okay. So I'm confused on that one.
It was the very first scene. So I'm upset. I carry my feelings right here. Everybody that knows me, they know that I'm not fake. I don't know what to do with that. This is who I am. I can't hide from it. I can't shun it. I can't sit here and pretend that it ain't. This is who I am. So if y'all see me cry, y'all see me looking like this, is because I'm in my feelings. And I'm in my feelings when it come down to my family. And we gonna family. Eris, that's my baby. That's my heart, and we've always said that we were family. And I feel like, you were the one to always try to bring things together for us. You were the one.
Hold on. So we're going to go to the next one now.
Who I am. So if y'all see me cry, y'all see me looking like this, is because I'm in my feelings. And I'm in my feelings when it come down to my family. And we going to resolve this. I love my sister. And can't nobody else talk about it. Don't call me talking about my sister. Don't text me talking about my sister. Do not DM me talking about my sister, because we're going through this. It's just the fact that we're in the public eye. So many people out there now, y'all going through stuff too. It's just the cameras are not in y'all's faces. The cameras are not capturing the fact that you guys are going through far worse than what we are. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm saying, don't judge us. Pray for us. Be there for us in a way to where God gets the glory. It's not even about us at the end of the day. It's about the love that we have and what we show people to get through. And we're going to get through this. I trust in God that we will. And we will. We're going to talk to Mika. I don't know. I mean, I keep reaching out. Mama's reaching out. I'm going to keep reaching out till you call me, till we rectify whatever the situation is. We're going to get through it. I know we will. And I apologize for anything that I didn't see, anything that I don't understand. I apologize to you for that. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. I did not steal my sister's money. I did not steal my sister's money. Tamika, I didn't steal your money. And if there's anything that I can do to resolve this, I'm going to resolve it. To all those people that are out there who are judging me because of my relationship with my husband. We have been married for 28 years. I have been with this man for 28 years through the highs and lows. I've been at my worst. I've been depressed. I've been wanting to take myself out of here. He was the only one that stood by my side. And I'm not saying this to make it seem like, oh, he's everything, but he's everything to me and my family. He's everything to me and our son. And do we have problems? Are we perfect? No, we're not. Is he perfect? No, he's not. Am I perfect? I'm not perfect. I'm very much aware of the allegations that are happening about him. I see everything. As a wife, you see everything. But with our relationship, some people keep the fact that they have an open relationship quiet. They want to keep it private. But we have that. And for us,
it's not private, sis. It's not private. Here's the thing. Similar to the Ashley Darby of it all, because you're on the television show and because you portray your marriage in a specific type of way, you probably need to clarify that early on, because if you say after multiple allegations of cheating have come out that you now all of a sudden have an open marriage, it's going to make people look at you like, girl, like, are you saying this to save face? Like, did you know it was open? Really, we wouldn't care, but these girls are talking, okay? Because for whatever reason, he is leading them to believe something, allegedly. And because they are feeling misled, now they feel some type of way. So is it an open relationship? It would seem like all parties know about the parties and everybody's on track with it, okay? But it seems like these ladies that are coming forward don't sound like they felt like it was open. They sound like they was allegedly told something completely different. So that's where I'm confused on this section of the docket, because these ladies, their stories from what we are hearing, it sounds allegedly like they were told something else. That's all I'm saying. So I'm confused. Help me.
us to be judged or whatever by the things that people are saying, y'all keep judging, y'all keep living, y'all got marriages. Everybody ain't gonna always be true. Things happen. At the end of the day, do I stand beside my husband? I know y'all think I don't know. I know everything.
Nobody's judging you for that. I feel like she don't really understand where we coming from. It's really more about Tasha's attitude than anything else.
Everything. I'm not oblivious to things. My husband and I, what y'all don't understand, we do have an open relationship. We have spoken about things. That is my private business. But because I'm sharing my heart with y'all, I'm letting y'all know, please stop it. I can't even think about the things that are going on now because I'm being attacked everywhere I go. I'm being attacked. I go to the.
It's not us that's doing this to you. Do not take this out on us. Do not take it out on us. Do not. We are not doing anything but asking questions based on what this woman is saying, based on what Tamika is saying. So, yeah, and you're choosing to do interview after interview, when you could just say nothing.
Radio stations, I'm being attacked. I go to this place, I'm being attacked because I said I wanted to do a gospel project. A gospel. I want to sing to the Lord. And every
That's
other
not why you being attacked. So I'm sorry, Tamika. That is not why.
minute I'm being attacked. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. My sister, that's my family. My husband, that's my family. And I can't even get through the things that I got to get through because y'all attacking me.
Now, how we get in it?
How do y'all think that? How do y'all even know that I'm strong enough to take all of the stuff that I'm taking?
We not doing it.
I feel like I'm by myself. That I am alone. And nobody wants to feel like that. Nobody. I just wanted to sing. That's it. And me wanting to sing has caused so much controversy. So many allegations. And I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? And I know that the enemy is busy. When you pray and you ask.
But you are your biggest enemy. It is you. 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 It's you, baby. It's you. It's you.
Ask for God to bless you and to order your steps. It comes with scrutiny. It comes with peaks and valleys. And right now I'm in the valley, y'all. And y'all keep poking and y'all keep pushing and y'all keep talking.
We would have nothing to talk about if you did not keep talking.
And I get it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but do keep in mind, I'm a human being just like y'all. And there's certain things in my life that I'm trying to straighten out. But how can I straighten things out with y'all poking and accusing me and convicting me? And I'm trying to find answers. I'm trying to find resolve. I can't even get to the resolve because every time I turn around, y'all saying things about me. What in the world am I doing to y'all? I'm trying to figure out life on my end. And it's not easy. It's not easy. And like I said, I've had conversations with God and I'm just freeing myself. Right now, it's just me being in this vulnerable place and speaking to you guys about my life and about the fact that
It sounds like she freed herself when she decided to sign that contract. No, I don't know.
I'm not happy. I'm not at peace right now. And when it comes down to my husband, we have a relationship where we talk. Everybody wants to say he's a brain. He's very smart. And I know iron sharpens iron. If y'all see me looking at my husband and he talking to me, I'm never been abused at all. Verbally, mentally, physically, never. I'm not stupid. I wouldn't dare stay in a relationship where I feel like I've been abused. This is not what this is. This is love. And some people don't want to celebrate it. Y'all highs and lows and everything. I ain't saying that we perfect. We're not perfect. We're not. But we live in a society where we're convicted before anything. And all of the naysayers and all the lies and I have had people screenshot me pictures of people being paid to destroy us. To destroy us. Y'all don't know what it feels like, but I mean, it's easy to sit behind a phone and a computer and say, yeah, but y'all don't know what it feels like for people to continue to come against you and attack you every day. And for what reason? Nobody's telling me why y'all attacking me. Y'all just keep going. But it's okay because I serve a true God, and that's all. I'm standing on my faith. I'm standing on my faith, and I know that God is not going. He's never left me yet. Am I going through the valley right now? I am. But yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will feel no evil, because this is evil out here. And a lot of the people that y'all know, I'm not even gonna say.
Let me say this because I want to address this. This word bullying gets thrown around a lot. Okay. And so because it gets thrown around a lot, I feel like we need to dissect what it means. Okay. A bully is a person who habitually seeks to harm or intimidate those whom they perceive as vulnerable. First things first. no one here is seeking to harm Latocha, okay? Do we think that Latocha is vulnerable? That's up for debate. What I do know is we are responding to everything that Latocha has said and done up to this point, because it was fine when it was show me the receipts. It was fine when it was, oh, we didn't do this. It was fine when it was the feds are on the case, when he was talking to Tasha K. It was fine then. It was fine until the receipts came out. Now it's not fine. Okay, so now we want to understand why she won't just simply either one of two things. Because this is, if I was her PR person, I would say, listen, we're not going to go, we're going to do a media blackout right now. Okay. We're going to take some time off. We are going to strategize about how to repair your relationship with your sister and make this thing right so that you guys can have your moment to shine as sisters. We're going to handle that first. Okay. That's number one, because you've got a gospel album that you need to promote. But instead of talking about this album, you are talking about the drama that's going on the show. When you showed up on the show, you showed up in every scene with an attitude. You was upset. You didn't want to be there. You said you didn't want to be there. So for me, at this point in time, you can't be a victim and a villain in the same. You can't play that same role. Okay. So we're breaking it down. Bullying, though, we are not. So cut it out.
Christians or people, believers, y'all know when you say you want to do something for God and you just be attacked. It's hard, y'all. But I'm going to make it through this. We all are. I wanted to share my truth with y'all, and I want to apologize to Motown and Capitol Records, even the gospel community. I did not intend to bring this type of attention in this arena.
And I'm going to tell you one more thing. And I said it when it happened on the show. The moment she sat in that office and they asked her, have you told your group Xscape about you signing this deal? And it was I ain't really said nothing. Rocky turns to her, shocked. You ain't said nothing? Red, if I'm a record executive, to me, it's a red flag. Flag on the play. Because what my spidey senses and my wisdom tells me is, oh, there's some drama that's going on here that you need to work out first before you sign this contract. So I'm looking at Motown as well with the side eye, like, why y'all didn't see this as a red flag? Business-wise, for me, I see it as a red flag, but why didn't they? But that's just me. And I just got to be real about that.
I wanted to sing. I came to share my heart with y'all. I was coming out of certain scenes and I was crying, and I was able to have the conversation with God and share my story through song. And I do believe that God, that's what he did for me in my life. He's allowed me to be a minister through music. And now I don't even know. I don't even know where to go. I don't even know where to turn. I use the music as therapy, but now it's a lot. It's a whole lot. And I felt in my spirit that I have to be real and transparent with you guys. I'm not whole right now. I'm bruised. I'm emotional. And this is what you're seeing, and I can't hide it. I'm not trying to hide it. I just want y'all to know that I need people, prayer warriors. I need people who know how to uplift, who know how to help in times like this, because this is a time for me. And I can't lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys, but My apologies to my group, to the fans, to my mother, to my father, to my grandmother, to my family, to the whole the whole gospel community. This is not what I came in for. I came here to free myself, to heal, to speak the word of God, to have a message in my heart. That's over. I'm done. I'm done. I did not steal money from my sister. I see some of these comments. I just want to talk to my sister. And when my sister talks to me, we're going to get through this. And then y'all can go about your business and go talk about somebody else, because that's what's going to be next. Somebody else going to come along. Y'all going to continue to bash, and ain't nobody really trying to help find no resolve. Y'all out here making people, y'all don't know that this mental health, this stuff.
Wait a minute. She said we are not trying to have no resolve. We have been trying to resolve this $30,000 since from the moment it was mentioned on the show. Why are we being blamed for what was revealed on the show, what was alleged on the show? We, ma'am, did not allege that you stole $30,000. We didn't do that. You then pushed her, asked her to show receipts. She showed receipts. It's as simple as that. Everything beyond that moment that Tamika said that on television has been a choice, Latocha. It has been a choice. And again, a great PR person would tell you, Latocha, we need to publicly figure out a way to make things right with your sister, because you have a gospel album coming out. And we also need to remove Rocky from the public landscape, okay? You want to stay with him, you want to be with him, if he's the love of your life, fine. But he right now is a big distraction from the thing that is most important, and that is your album, okay? So let's remove him from the equation. Leave him at home. Go do these interviews with your PR person will be there with you, right beside you, doing every interview. I'm giving Latocha the answer right now. From someone who has worked in PR, I am giving her the answer. That's the answer. It's that simple. It's that simple. It is that simple. Period. We're not going to go on these shows. We're not going to do our speak on it. We are going to stay focused on our gospel goal. We're going to put it into the music, and you're going to work this out behind the scenes with your sister and your group.
It's real. Y'all sit here and do this, and next minute y'all know something happens to somebody, and then y'all want to be apologetic, and then y'all want to say, "Oh, we didn't know that."
So I also don't like that she is blaming us for her actions. You cannot blame us, because this is what we talk about the shows, right? If you didn't, you every day you have given us material to work with, and then it is our fault because we provide a space for people to have commentary about things that they see. If you did not give us any material to work with, we would have nothing to talk about.
Person was going through that, and you talk about, oh my gosh, we didn't know, but y'all are the ones who are causing some of this stuff, and it's sad because everybody got a day. Everybody it's not gonna be high for y'all every day. It's gonna be some low points, and you better get a grip with God. You better find out who your God is, because everybody gonna go through it, and I'm going through it right now, and I'm not pointing fingers at nobody. All I'm saying is I need help. I need people who love. I don't need people who hate. I need people who can give me advice too, because I'm a big sister, but I am giving
you free advice. Okay? Remove Rocky from the public landscape surrounding your album rollout, surrounding the show. Leave your husband at home. If you want to love on him and in the open relationship, I am totally fine with that. But just leave him at home. We are telling you what to do, my dear. Everyone is saying the same things. And you cannot blame us for this.
A big sister right now. I need somebody to say, girl, it's going to be okay. Because me and my sister, we're going to get through that. That's nothing. That ain't nothing. That's us talking. That's whatever that situation is, we're going to fix it. But all y'all on here trying to dog me out for stuff that I don't even know nothing about. Come on, man. Y'all convicted me for, I ain't even been tried yet. Y'all can.
You can't keep saying you don't know nothing about the sound exchange, Latocha. Like, no. Every time I feel like you trying to, we could have been there. I can tell you how to craft the apology, Latocha. If you really just, just call me, girl. Call me. Just call me. I'll tell you exactly what to do. We could easily get
but
you
it's
out of this.
okay. I can't please everybody. I'm not trying to please everybody. All I'm saying is, if there's anybody out there that is at your wit's end, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like, and it's very hurtful. When all you want to do is just do what you love, and you got all these people saying things about you, and you human, and you feel everything that people are saying. I'm praying over my spirit. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love my family. But this is a lot. This is a lot for me. And I just needed to share my heart with y'all. I just needed to share how I feel right now. I'm by myself. I'm by myself, but I'm gonna be okay. Tamika, I love you. Let's talk. Let's talk. I want my sister. I love you. Let's talk. I love you.
All right, so let's just go over a couple of things real quick. For me, I do think that Latocha is in a space where things are mentally maybe really getting to her at this point. And I think it's that she also doesn't do herself any favors by skirting around the topic. If you're not going to talk about it, if you're not going to admit to anything, if you're going to pretend to not know anything about this, the sound exchange stuff that has been so clearly laid out for us, it would be best to just take a step back. And honestly, right now, I would advise that Latocha take a step back. Clearly, the situation that she has found herself in and partially put herself in, for the most part put herself in, is now causing her a lot more angst than I think she bargained for. And the moment she pressed her sister about showing receipts was literally the moment that kind of sealed the fate a little bit, So I think that Latocha, for her own mental health, and I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor, I can't prescribe anything. I'm looking at this from the entertainment aspect of this as an artist. Step back, take a beat, delay the gospel album, perhaps, go back in and really rectify things with your group. Taking it to social media is not really going to solve the problems that you have with your group mates or your sister. The best way to handle your issues with your sister are to handle them directly with her. Make that right. stop doing interviews. Just don't do anymore right now. Until you are in a space to mentally process everything that is happening on the show and everything that is happening with the Rocky of it all, take a step back. Turn off Instagram, turn off Twitter, turn off all the things, and just go into the room. You know what I'm saying? Take a vacation, go and love on yourself, and really make things right with your group by doing some therapy and deep work together. We have yet to see Xscape as a group do any therapy together, okay? Because that could resolve a lot of issues. Because at the end of the day, Xscape, with the power of their vocals and their abilities when they come together, is magic. So that would be my first piece of advice. Make things right with them. I don't know how you're going to do that, but this is not the way. At the end of the day, we don't matter. But what does matter is you making it right with your sister. Now, the Rocky of it all, I don't know what you're going to do about that. But what I would do moving forward is I would leave him out your business, out your singing career. Because it seems to me like, I'm not going to judge the man as a man or a husband because I don't know what he does for you. But what I will say is that it seems like every time that he's a big part of your business, it falls apart. So leave him at home, okay? Leave him at home, please, for the sake of your career, and just take a vacation. Again, take a vacation. Take some time off. Take some, just take some time to yourself to reflect so that you can be in a better space to nurture the gifts that God has given you. So the people on here that say we bullying this woman, okay? No. We just calling out the inconsistencies that she's been giving us, not only throughout the season and on in interviews and social media. They just don't line up with what we seeing with our own eyes and what we hearing with our own ears. Period. I've always heard this thing of like, if you gonna give a person the business, you got to also reach back a hand to help them. So for me, that's my advice to Latocha as a human being, as someone who roots for the artistry of it all. Girl, make this thing right behind the scenes with your sister. However you got to do it. You said you would give her 30,000. And if she looking for that 30,000, go on give it to her, girl. Okay? Go on give it to her. Just settle it. Okay? Yeah, I mean, and these are the other little things that she's failing to mention. Like, it just is boggling my mind, man. It's boggling my mind. And I hate that she also tried to throw the fans and the community of viewers and supporters into this by making it seem like, oh, we the reason why she's in this space that she's in. No, it's not our fault. You brought, as Carol says, you brought it to us. Stay off social media and handle your business. Leave and with your sister and leave your husband out of it. I could not have said anything better so succinctly than Miss Carol said it right here. Now, with that, okay, I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. So I'm Richie Skye, the author and publisher of The Wickedest Wives, Desiree's Desire, which is book 1 in a series. This book is about redemption. It's the story of a disgraced journalist who has lost everything. And now she has to rebuild her life brick by brick. And what better way to do that than to join a reality TV show? Why not? Now, not only are we talking reality TV, so you know there's going to be scandal, you know there's going to be a little bit of deception, backstabbing, a little romance, and why not throw in a sprinkle of murder to really round out the excitement? So I really want you guys to dive headfirst into these books. Desiree's Desire is just the first of many to come. So I'm super excited for you guys to read this, and I want to know exactly what you think. So be sure to follow, like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.